And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
Hey freelancers, and welcome back to Freelance Heroism. I'm Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
We're a D&D 5e actual play podcast. Our current campaign is The Curse of Strahd, a gothic horror-inspired setting in the dangerous and fog-shrouded land of Ravenloft.
While the setting is serious, our heroes are not. Will they actually be able to defeat the vampire lord Strahd and restore peace to Ravenloft? Or will they just steal goats and invoice villagers? Join us and find out on this episode, Fowl Language.
Last episode, the party awoke to find that Ragnik had left them during the night. After some investigation, they discovered he had taken a herd of goats and left a crudely written goodbye note. The party agreed Ragnik needed to resolve this personal journey on his own, and they had a mission to complete.
En route to the Ember Temple, the party passed through an abandoned fortress with stone demons along the ramparts. They investigated a tower with inanimate skeletons, which is kind of unique to encounter when you're playing D&D.
Oh yeah.
Before they crossed a bridge over a deep chasm. Halfway across, a trio of enemies appeared. A shape changer, a cloaked figure, and an elf who happened to be Adrie's sworn enemy.
Yes, she was a person with a perfectly circular forehead.
Is that who Adrie's enemy is?
Yeah. All the different shapes are her enemy.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people don't know this, but UFC is actually about the octagon, right? That's the crown for your shape-headed people. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
The king in the kingdom of Shapeonia. Whoever wears the octagon crown is king or queen.
Oh, okay.
So right now you've been ruled over for like 1,000 years by the benevolent Triceratops. Wait, that's an actual dinosaur.
It is an actual dinosaur.
We pick up on our episode. Anyone want to catch us up from the last one?
We're about to kick some ass.
We were on a bridge, and everyone was falling for the trick, except for the wisest and smartest of them all, the great Master Kaeviir, the professional. Finest mind of any generation, many have said. His wits matched only by his impish good looks and his lanky frame.
Wow.
All the women wanted to be him, and all the men wanted to be him.
Okay. So can I shoot these motherfuckers again?
No, we need to get
Whoa! How many? Okay, I get thematic, but you shot shit at them. They deflected it, and now before I even get a chance to grease your butt, you're gonna go again.
Yep. Technically, I have a second attack.
Oh, God damn it!
Ha ha. Ha ha.
This is my Kaeviir face.
All right.
So angry what they're doing.
Is there anything else before we roll initiative?
Can I get the second attack?
As long as one of the others hasn't stopped you, sure.
Well, if he has a second attack, that wouldn't allow for anyone to impede.
That would be 22.
All right.
Same setup as before. All right, that is 30 points.
All right. That hits. All right.
Now,
any other?
did I see that have an effect?
That actually hit, yes.
All right. You wolf wannabe.
She gives you a wink.
Yeah, she gonna
Wait,
give me a...
It's a lady fox?
Little
What's up,
side
girl?
note, there are no male werefoxes.
Fantastic.
And a scary other fact, in Ravenloft with werefoxes, the humanoid actually eventually always changes to an elf, female elf. Over a year, it gets converted over.
Fantastic.
Weird.
Nice.
I think I had a dream about this one time.
Are we giving you initiative, David?
Yes, please.
Okay.
She's like, can we talk about something else?
7.
24.
That's a rolled 19, son.
Would have rather have the 20 for an attack roll, but I'll take it for an initiative roll.
So 19 plus.
22.
All right. You are up.
I'm going to postpone
Actually,
my
not
turn.
you.
Oh.
It's Chinakote with his 24.
Oh, shit.
The other
Yeah,
you.
Mhm.
Yes.
God damn it. He's going to get 4 attacks.
All right. Same routine. I'm not out of arrows.
Roll a disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Now, yes.
Okay. I rolled 2 10s. How the hell do I do that again? Yeah, this up. Hang on.
No worries.
Oh my god, I can't think.
Your disadvantage is just on this turn.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're still
6.
shooting at her,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, 16.
All right. That doesn't hit. She easily sidesteps it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
May I ask why I'm at disadvantage?
She's activated a key dodge.
Okay.
Monk Fox Woman? Oh.
Okay.
That can cast spells. Go figure. Don't you have a second shot, Jake?
Disadvantage still. No.
All right.
A 7 and a 2. Not gonna
Ooh.
do shit.
All right.
Yeah. Let's just forget that round, shall we?
All right. Next up is her.
Bring it, bitch. All the foxes were kung fu fighting.
As she runs towards you guys, you see her disappear into a shadow on the bridge, and next thing you know, she pops up behind you.
Shadow step. That's so rad.
Behind me, you, or behind us, you?
Behind you. The first hit the first strike.
Okay, so behind me, you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Who you? Thank who you? Thank him you or
23 on the first.
23 will hit.
All right. And the second is a 21.
That will also hit.
All right.
Bitch is gonna pay. Bitch is gonna pay.
And she deals you 20 damage from the 2 hits.
Jake! 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 Ah, it's like Metal Gear Solid. He's back!
What?
Hey.
You froze for a second.
Hey, she
Oh,
deals you,
sorry.
no worries. She deals you 20 damage from the 2 blows.
20
Yes.
from 2 blows. Wow.
Yes.
I didn't even have to buy her dinner.
Nope.
Ha! But don't bump.
God damn, I just got that. Kaeviir is up.
Sorry.
No, it's all
I am
good.
going to postpone my turn until after the action of the other third person.
All right.
Unless they don't act, in which case I will take at the end of that.
All right. Next steps up the white, and he fires off 2 Eldritch Blasts at
The
Adrie.
white.
The
Wah,
warlock.
wah.
The white
white.
warlock. The white warlock.
Okay.
That is a 16 on the first one, which misses, and a 20 on the second.
20 will match. So
Okay.
that hits.
All right, so it's, and that deals a 14 to you,
Okay.
and he begins to walk forward 30 feet.
How far is he from me now?
50.
Okay.
You know what she's measuring for.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you know what's coming.
At the end of his turn, you see a sword and elven rapier appear in his hand, and he stands there. Let us see if you're as good at swordplay as your mother and father are. And next up is the last cloaked figure. He drops his cloak. He walks forward 30 feet, and then he also disappears and pops up behind you guys. Draws his bow. Takes a shot at Kaeviir. 22.
That's a hit.
And he's dealing the enfeeble shot.
Is he standing behind me? I can't see him.
He is behind you.
If I turned my head, would I be able to see him?
Yes.
Okay. Well then, good. Oh, but he's using enfeeble?
It's called an enfeeble arrow.
Is it a spell or an attack?
It's a spell and attack. He's an arcane archer.
Okay. Well, that's fine then.
Jake's rolling his eyes like shit. Alright, that's 2d6 necro. And I believe there is... The damage isn't bad, though. The damage you take is 13.
I'm going to take half of that.
Alright. Let me see what your thing is, though. A price of the enfeeble arrow. You need to succeed on a con saving throw with the damage dealt by the weapon. Or any damage done by your weapons are halved until the next turn.
Any damage dealt by my weapons?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You targeted the wrong person with that shit.
The con would be...
I got a 17 on the check.
You beat it.
Not that I
So-
should have even bothered. Like, I'm going to attack him.
Alright. And it is your round at the moment since you said you go after he does.
Okay. Actually, maybe I will.
The odd thing you do notice about him, though, is it's an elf as well, but this one seems darker than... Not drow dark, but definitely darker.
We've
Okay.
never seen this elf before.
No.
Okay.
How close are the other guys? The one that got behind Chunikote. We were pretty close on the
He's
bridge.
Yeah, he's pretty much like... the one behind Chunikote is like literally 5 feet off of him, striking. The ranger, or the arcane archer is about 10 feet off you, and the white is 20 feet in front of Adrie.
Right. I'm going to take my move action then to get
Alright.
behind the one on Chunikote.
Alright.
I'm going to summon the Shadow Blade
Alrighty.
and use the Sun Sword in the other hand.
Alright.
Okay, so 17 to hit. Sneak attack, so I get, what's it called? Advantage.
Okay.
The 17 hit.
17 meets her armor class.
Oh. Okay, so then sneak attack with both blades. 37 damage.
Jeez. Alright.
Told you I'm good at combat, I just don't like doing it.
No worries.
2 weapon fighting. Shadow and light blade. That's fucking cool stuff, man.
Alright, now it's Adrie's turn.
Okay. So you said he's 20 feet away from me?
Yes.
That's cool. Spirit Guardians,
Oh,
4th level.
Alright.
And then I will move to him so he can... Actually, before I move to him, I will cast, as my bonus action, Spiritual Weapon.
Of course. Put it behind him.
To put it behind him. That's right. It makes an attack on him. Does a 15 hit him?
Nope.
Okay.
you get advantage.
I'm not... No, not yet.
Both get advantage. You
She
and
hadn't moved up yet.
And moved up yet.
Oh,
So,
Okay.
now we'll move up to him. So he has to make his wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 18.
18. Does that stone I have affect the spell save DC?
Don't think so. I don't have my DMG next to me.
Ability checks and saving throws.
the no.
Okay. Then an 18 passes, but he still takes half damage.
Actually takes half of that because he's resilient to radiant damage.
Excuse me? Okay.
You're choosed.
So it would have been a
What?
24, so halved is a 12, and then halved again means he takes 6 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, David, are they all resistant to radiant?
You'll have to find out.
Well, I just hit one with radiant, so you should probably tell me.
No, that one is not resistant to radiant.
Okay. I was like, you should probably say something before that roll gets removed.
I took time building these ones. So it's not going to seem like it in a minute once you guys blow through them, but still.
And so Adrie already has her sword and shield out because she drew them last game when he started talking to her. And she's going to shout another totally cool elven battle cry that Ludo taught her at the Warlock.
I'm messaging to sell this one.
Let's get all aboard the fuck train, son. It's like, whoa. What?
After a while, she'll just get so mad and start mixing them up, and they won't even like make
Your mother.
sense.
Oh.
Take that, ass butt.
And that is my turn.
David, did you send it yet?
I just sent two
okay.
of them to you.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I was looking
First
at my
one?
messenger.
All right. Well, the first one,
Oh,
if you
snap.
speak Elvish, came out. Your mother was an orc whore, and then when she starts mixing them up, it came out. Your mother was a bag of dicks.
Your mother was a bag of dicks. That cleared the orange right off of my screen.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow, Adrie. Such a linguist. All right.
Does she even know what she's saying?
Not at all.
That's amazing.
She doesn't know this Elvish.
Totally. You should absolutely ask Adrie about this. This is something I've talked with David about like months ago.
Yeah, I'm looking at when you say the things. I'm like, we're gonna talk about this later.
Oh my God.
I don't even know if I would tell her.
Jake, does Chinicote speak Elvish?
Sylvan.
All right.
Sorry.
If you can see the warlock's eyes, even he's like, "What the hell?"
So, I'm thinking instead of telling her what she's saying, giving her some new Elvish battle cries.
All right.
Like, I found this one when I was researching your mother. This is one that she used to say all the time. It's just going to translate to Master Kaeviir is the coolest fucking dude.
It's not gonna work.
Dude has a huge wiener and a brain the size of this city.
Oh, jeez.
And there we got Wiener in.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that she gets the pronunciation right. I'm like, Leulu Lawale. Kaeviir Lowelu Lawala. What? No, it's just a coincidence that it sounds like Kaeviir.
Right.
All right. Chinicote, you are up.
Are you an elf that doesn't speak Elvish?
You should totally ask Adrie about this after the fight.
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord. All right. So this archer guy, he's about what, 10 feet from me?
Yeah, the werfox is though in your face. If you spin around.
Okay. And Kaeviir is behind
Her.
the kitsune. Okay.
Of course I am. Bow.
Oh yeah.
He's flying the shirt with the big sign that says "Rogues do it from behind."
Nice.
I'm just really digging that tail. I'm not even kidding. Why can't all ladies be like fox ladies?
Foxy lady.
Oh my God.
Here I come,
All right.
baby. Coming to get you.
Getcha. Woo.
Oh,
Foxy lady.
Jimi Hendrix.
Good stuff, man. Oh, what am I gonna do here? All right.
I've got
she
some
is
elven
getting-
phrases if you're interested.
Oh yeah. She is getting thwacked. She is getting thwacked.
I didn't say it.
Well, I'm thinking here because I still have my bow would be in my left hand. All right, so I can draw my sword with my right hand. Hit her with this. Okay, that'll work.
And
So I
launch
hit her
the
with my sword.
Sorry.
No, I'm not launching the sword. But I did roll a nat 20. So that was very cool. So I've got damage to roll. 16 points.
All
And then
right.
I should have a second attack on her, correct?
Yes.
Would be an advantage for this because of Kaeviir, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. On your first attack, as you hit, you see the light fade from her eyes for a second. You see this like kind of just the shadow kind of seep back. Her eyes go black and they come back as she like literally stands there in front of you again, staring at you, ready to go.
Okay. She
Hey.
can.
Hey guys,
Hmm.
if we're ever in close quarters combat like this and you don't have advantage, you have advantage. Just put that out there. No matter where I'm positioned or where I'm standing, if you don't have advantage, you have advantage. Cool?
Okay.
Okay. I'm not arguing.
It's part of his
All right.
rogueness.
Oh, nice.
I'll deal with that. All right, I rolled a 9 and a 20. Die, bitch, die. My dice are hot today, and I'm very fucking happy about that. Oh,
Did you have
Christ, they're not hot for
disadvantage
damage.
Before?
He
Was that like
did
a thing?
the one round because she activated dodge the one round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
she's moved since then and hasn't
yeah.
had her full focus on dodge.
Okay.
I minimum damage, 8 points.
Well, you got her because
Rolled
I can't strength from the grave twice in one turn. Shadow sorcerers get a strength from the grave move. So when you drop them to 0 hit points, they can roll a DC charisma 5 plus the damage, and she
Mhm.
was able to come back off the first one.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
But the second one, she was at 1 hit point and couldn't come back. She could only do it after a long rest.
But she got a long rest to go now, bitch.
Yeah, she does.
Lady,
Damn
why
it,
don't
I
you
was
come with
gonna-
me, Fox Lady? We'll take a long
Well,
rest.
she hits the ground and converts back to a elven female at your feet.
And then I feel very bad because I think I killed Adrie's cousin.
I'm gonna look at the Fox Lady who became like an elf. And I'm gonna be like, I
Adrie's
have
cousin.
got to get me one of those.
All right, she's down. Get you. It's gone. Okay, Rodan draws his will save because he starts his turn within the.
That's right.
And I have an
Yeah.
18 on a natural roll.
So he saves and he gets to take half of a half.
Ducknado.
So after double halving it, he takes 3 radiant damage.
I love this.
Well done, Adrie.
I haven't hit him yet.
It's all right.
It's gonna be great.
He steps up
I think
and rolls.
we all got a few tricks up our sleeves yet.
And he attacks
Okay.
with his sword. First roll. And then he adds his dark blessing to it. And he has a 20.
20 will hit.
Okay, the first one hits. And he activates his Eldritch Smite.
Because he's a warlock.
What? What?
First one goes down, and that is 16 damage off the first hit.
Okay.
He brings the blade down a second time.
He has a second attack.
Yes, he does.
Wow.
He took Thirsty Blade and does 2 attacks with his back blade.
Oh yeah, I totally would have built that if I made a warlock.
The only difference is from the Warlock you built and the one I did, I added Eldritch Smite and Eldritch Spear.
Okay.
Eldritch Smite allows him to
yeah.
blow. The only 2 spell slots he has use him as smites. Which is, I'm like, okay, cool. You give him like 8 different spells, but he can only cast 2 a day.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
well no, you can recover warlocks can
On a
recover their
short
spells
rest.
after a short rest, yeah.
Yeah, but it still doesn't do much in combat.
Yeah, especially for an encounter like this.
Yeah. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if I would have gone the hex route, I would have just cursed the shit out of you guys at disadvantage the whole game and had a blessing. But that wasn't how this character was written. This character wasn't written to hex people.
Right. Oh, so I got hit, so I have to make a constitution save, but I get that at advantage. Does my elven accuracy do anything with that as well?
I don't think so.
No, it's for attack rolls. Okay. So it's versus DC 10 or half the damage I took. So I make it.
All right. Okay, so you keep up the
Ducknado.
Ducknado, and the next attack is a 21.
That'll hit.
And he blows the other smite. And we were sitting on 13, 17.
Okay. I make my concentration.
Yeah. He whispered. He says in Elvish, "You had to learn to speak from your father."
I mean, that's kind of true right now. So Adrie's not exactly sure why he's bringing that up. So, start of her turn. She has advantage. I'm going to...
Actually, Kaeviir's turn first.
Oh, sorry. I'm just like so excited to attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's battling that guy.
Yep.
How far away are they?
20 feet from you.
Okay, so I'm going to move action to get behind him.
All right.
Or
But
on the side of him. It
All
doesn't
right,
matter.
so there's 3 of you there now. You, her,
And the weapon.
holy weapon.
Right. I'm going to do the sneak attack damage roll. Hold on, let me to hit first. Okay, 16, does that hit?
No, 16 does not hit.
Oh, that's a bummer. Okay.
God, I'm ready to use the Dark One's block. Okay.
Okay, well, I took a chop at him and I missed.
The Arcane Archer's up next. Now that nobody's around him. Okay, he's going to take a pop shot at... First shot's at Kaeviir again. I don't even get to do the special fun attack I get to do with this guy. That was a 23 to you, Kaeviir?
Yeah, that hits. You know that hits.
That is a 13. The second arrow flies off.
I can see him.
Yes.
Half damage.
Second one is a 28.
Damage?
No, to hit.
Oh.
And this one he
No,
fires
the first
off.
one hit, but nothing
I
over
know.
25 hits.
Okay,
I have a very cool armor class. Anything between a certain range hits and nothing else.
This one, actually, he's going to fire off a shadow arrow with. So, I need you to do a wisdom save.
Okay. God damn it. Oh, wait, my wisdom's good. I don't know why I thought that. It's a 15. Please be lower than that.
Okay. Yes, it is under 15.
Boom.
It was a 14. All right, damn it.
Ha!
He was going to blind you. He was going to blind you to anything over 5 feet for a full turn.
Man, you gotta understand how good Kaeviir is. I would know where things were positioned. I could intelligence check my way out of that.
Okay, that's 10, 12, 17 off the second arrow.
I can only do that once a turn. I wish I would have known the 17 was coming.
Hey, don't feel bad, bro. Trust me, when you two ganged up and my fox and I didn't have the dodge up. It is Adrie's turn.
Bonus action. Mass healing word. So for me, Chunikote and Kaeviir.
Thank you.
So 13 for you guys. I get a little bit more because of
Thank
my
you.
Disciple of Life. And then I'm going to attack him with my longsword. I have advantage, so I get to roll 3d20 and pick the best.
Woo!
Let's see here.
That sounded like 6 dice. No, I'm kidding.
She's rolling 2d10s.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So I need this one. I need this one. I need this one. That is a oh my god. That's terrible damage. 1 point of radiant damage.
Ha!
And then the rest is 8 points.
So 9 total.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my god, that's awful.
How much did you do?
I rolled 2 1s and a 3.
It seems like the one thing she can't touch is warlocks.
Oh my god, I'm just so mad.
Punch him.
Bring it on, Dougie.
Let me make sure that's
Ooh.
like. Oh wait, he's is he undead?
Yes.
I get an extra D4 because of the cold iron of my blade.
Okay.
4 more damage.
Adrie.
Yes.
Showed you.
Kaeviir is going to shout at Adrie, use your footwork. Your footwork.
I'm trying. I'm just really mad.
Don't talk to her, Kaeviir. I
I
know
mean,
what you're trying, Kaeviir.
I included that. This is real bad. That was a terrible roll.
Doesn't she get it from the front anyway, just because she's already at advantage?
Yep.
I included that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It was a terrible roll.
I guess I just didn't recognize it from how fucking shitty it was.
Yeah. No, it was awful. It was awful.
Very not professional.
Wow.
I know.
She's new. She'll get there.
Alrighty. Do you want to attack with your spiritual weapon too?
I can't use my bonus action to heal us.
Okay.
See how she guilts you?
I'm not guilty. I didn't need the healing.
She
He's my-
owes me at least 5 or 6 more heals before I have to start saying thank you.
Alrighty.
I will say another elven battle cry. Wow. Ludo taught me so many of them.
And every time she says Ludo, just the guy cringes that much more. You can hear the white just like, the worst part, I got him banished here, and I ended up here.
Well, that's what you get for making pacts, because you're an evil warlock. And I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to save my dad, and then I'm going to get out of Barovia.
That's cute. You think you can save him? His soul's already gone like mine.
Yeah, but I'm going to help him.
Your turn, Chinakote.
I'm just going to murder you.
The hate fairy is flying high.
It's your turn, Chokatuna.
All right. I am throwing my net on the arcane archer. I have a 23 to hit. I still have Hail of Thorns, so it will actually do damage as well as restraining them.
Okay.
Assuming the 23 hits.
You hit with a net.
All right. That's 12 points of damage, and they are restrained.
Okay.
Pull something different out of the bag of tricks here.
Problem is, I don't think I'm actually ready for it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good.
A Felixer of Brilliance? Out of the bag of tricks, a Felixer. Elixir, Felix the cat.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, I guess that's a rather old reference. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, youngster.
Yeah, I watched this thing about black and white film era.
Felix the cat was badass.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any gripe against him. He seems cool.
He was really cool.
I already did that once. Alright, can't do that again. Alright, nope, don't have the easy way out. Alright, cool. So you netted him how much damage?
12.
Alright. First damage dealt to Kerrigan. And we are at Warlock.
Wisdom saving throw.
That was a fail. Go for it.
Yes. So I only have to half it once.
She deals 2 damage on a crit.
Oh, God.
Okay, so total was 21, so he takes 10 radiant damage.
Alright.
My face is contorted into a wry, like bunched up grin at her low damage.
17 misses, I'm assuming.
Absolutely misses.
All right. Where the 23 does not.
23 will hit.
And that's only 6 damage because he's out of smites.
Oh. Too bad for him.
Yeah, his fireball spell kind of became mute once you guys closed in. And it is Kaeviir's turn.
Finally, damage time.
Are you dual wielding your swords?
Yes.
All right. I need to know the damage separately.
Okay. Shit, I have to re-roll. Okay. I have everything bracketed up, so I'll just roll it
Okay.
all at once.
Because the necrotic is resistant.
Mm-hmm.
He's resistant to your necrotic, but
I don't
your
do
sword
necrotic damage.
your
Nope.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Your blade's psychic. That's right. Your blade is psychic. Your
He
shadow
does
blade is
do
psychic.
radiant. He is
The
resistant.
radiant, yeah, he is resistant to radiant, but he's vulnerable to sunlight. So your sun blade
Ooh.
actually does straight damage.
So I hit him with a 25. So I'm just gonna
Nice.
keep that. Actually, let me see if I crit. Nope. Okay. So it's gonna be 38 total. But what do I need the breakdown on?
You actually don't, because even though your light blade does radiant, it's sunlight.
Okay.
Which he's vulnerable to, so it evens out.
38 damage.
Is he
Alright.
only vulnerable to radiant damage that Kaeviir deals?
He's only
course.
vulnerable to sunlight.
Cause I'm the sickest.
You
The
said
most
30 what?
malicious.
How much?
Huh?
How much you say?
38.
Okay.
Look at them. Look at them numbers. Oh God.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
All good, all good. Thank God he has that many hit points.
I'm just gonna put this out here because I don't know if it's a thing that you can do. Convert an attack's damage at a certain point to non-lethal. I'm gonna deal as much damage as I can. If it looks like it would put him to dead, put
Mhm.
him at non-lethal 1, so he goes to 0. Because
Okay.
Adrie should be able to kill this guy, not me.
Okay.
No, you guys are. He's still up and ticking after.
No,
your
I'm just
damage.
saying in the future,
Okay.
if it happens like that, just say that I converted that over.
All right.
Although if he is at 0, it might take her 14 turns to kill him. So maybe we
Right.
should reconsider.
Okay.
I cannot believe I'm out damaging
That was a terrible
you.
roll. That was a terrible roll.
you scrubby 4
What's the,
damage dealing
Jake,
motherfuckers.
what's the strength check on that net? Or the acrobatics? to
Good
get out?
question. Hang on. Let me see.
Pairs
to
Hamlet?
dodge a net?
No, Jake threw a net on him.
Right. But when he threw the net, did they make the attempt to get out of it immediately, to roll out of the way or whatever?
No, because he actually scored the hit with the net. So I'm checking right now.
Right, but like, let's say I throw a net at you, right?
Yeah.
And you have your hand and push the side of the net. You could still get hit by the net, not get caught in it.
Oh, true that, true that.
So it's like if I threw ball bearings at you, they might still hit you, but you'd still have to fall victim to the effect of it.
I'm not seeing. Okay,
Creature
go for it.
Creature can use its action to make a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within its reach on a success. Dealing 5 slashing damage to the net also frees a creature without harming it, ending the effect and destroying the net.
Right, but that would waste a turn for them to do that.
Yes, it would.
All
Which
right.
is slick. A lost turn is almost better than damage.
All right. Strength check. 11. He pops it, and he action surges to get another round.
Well, in all fairness, he would have had 2, so this is still a net
Yep.
gain. A
Hey,
net
no,
gain.
honestly-
Net gain. Bam!
I
Come
will say that.
on.
No, it is a smart move because otherwise he'd be firing 4 arrows.
Come on, net gain. That's fucking great. You guys suck.
You're not titling the episode that.
Net gain.
Motherfucker. As he fires, the bow snaps.
His bow snaps.
Yeah.
Ah,
Or
roll
the
one.
string on it snaps.
Aw, snap.
Ones.
That should be the name of the episode.
He
I am
drops it.
laughing.
He drops it and draws 2 swords.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh.
Is he a good artist?
Yes.
Probably not.
He drew 2 swords in a bath.
And it is Adrie's turn.
Okay. So bonus action, spiritual weapon that has advantage.
Damn it! I didn't get to use the cool movie yet either.
Oh man, I shouldn't have
Alright,
eaten that beef
yes, yes,
jerky. I shouldn't have eaten that fucking Slim Jim.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And then it's a
Ooh,
D8.
let me get over that page.
For 13 force damage.
All right.
Like a Jedi.
And then I will attack with my sword. I have advantage, so I get to roll 3d20. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Okay, this is better. So 3 radiant damage.
Sorry, I laugh every time.
And the rest of it adds up to 14 damage.
Okay, so 17. That did it.
Yes!
As he goes down, he just his dying gasp is like, "I'll be back. I always come back."
He'll be waiting for you, and then I say some, like, elven battle insult.
Read the one I gave you.
I'm not saying that one. I don't trust it.
We're all just a bunch of haters.
I know.
Was there still another one up, or did Jake get done?
No, the last one's still up.
Okay.
But that was actually 100 damage total on him. Dropped him. No, the Arcane Archer has a cool... Jake would actually like this. He as a bonus action, he has Curved Shot. That if he misses his original target, and as long as they're within like 60 feet, he uses a bonus action to re-roll on another target within 60 feet, and the arrow curves.
That is fucking
Wow.
That is
sick.
pretty sweet.
That's cool.
But the problem is, either I was hitting, or I rolled a 1 and snapped the bow. So I wasn't happy.
How far away is the archer from Adrie?
He's not an archer anymore.
30 feet.
30
He's a
feet.
swordsman now.
Okay. All right. I will move up to him, putting him in the Ducknado. He has to make a wisdom saving throw. Because I hadn't taken my move action
He
yet.
takes a hit. He speaks to you in Elvish. Why do you work with the round ears?
My friends. Why are you working with the warlock?
He's an elf.
That doesn't automatically make them better.
Yeah, it does.
Automatically makes them related.
11 radiant damage. You can't understand what we're talking about because we're talking in Elvish, and Chunikote doesn't know Elvish.
Wow.
You're absolutely right.
What did she say?
I was saying that as a player, not as a character.
She's getting defensive of her conversations with an Elvish now.
You know, what do I have to do to learn another language?
It's actually way harder than it sounds. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, 5e made it really hard to learn languages.
Yeah, you have to train with a person who speaks the language, and it takes a long amount of time.
Mhm.
I could teach you guys languages, though. I know a bunch of them.
Was there anything else, Ray?
Did they answer as to when Adrie... Oh, because they said that the warlock is an elf. Okay. No, that's it.
Well, the warlock was an elf in a past life.
He was also evil and a warlock.
Evil pays.
Okay, well, they're
That's
both
true.
dead, and you're about to be dead. So, I mean, you're not going to
Good
get paid in
pays.
the afterlife.
Good pays, too, if you ask for it.
It's fun. The Raven Queen will see me through the end once I leave here.
Say the Raven Queen?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's so Raven.
Oh, dear God.
Which too bad you guys will never actually find out how Strahd got a suit for the Raven Queen to work with an undead. But, oh well.
I think I have a title for this episode.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
yeah? What is it?
Uh-oh.
The 3 Killy Goats Gruff. Because we're on a bridge. There's 3 on each side, and goats is in the title.
Oh, well, Mac, you can't go wrong with there's goats involved.
All right, that's my turn, David.
All right. It is back to the top of the round with Chunikote.
All right. Now, this archer guy's just an elf, right?
He darker elf than what you're used to.
All right, but like I haven't seen him shapeshift or anything.
No.
All right.
But
I think he's one of the shadow races.
Well,
somebody paid attention to DM's corner.
all right. Same routine with the arrows, and I do still have Hail of Thorns. That's for a minute up to concentration. So I still do have that. I should be on round 7 if I'm counting right. I got 24 and 19. Yes.
Those
Taking
both
my
clear.
2 attacks.
Yes, those both clear.
All right, so we've got 33 points of damage with the first arrow and 24 points with the second arrow. That's what a real archer can do, biatch. Oh.
I'll roll up a real archer for you. All right. Both arrows sink deep, and it is Kaeviir's turn.
Ooh. Are you ready?
That hits. I'm assuming you moved over to hit him.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your second hit?
That was my damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Wait, hold on here.
I'm gonna take both of my.
I did it.
I'm gonna take the shadow and the light blade and cross them, and then come at him like a pair of scissors. Like.
You literally pop his head off as you do this.
And as soon as I do, I want both blades to go off. Like the one vanishes in my hand, the other one turns just to a handle. I'm like, I hate violence.
Yeah, me too.
So you drop the last one. He goes down hard. Or not hard. The body kind of just drops to his knees and plops over like the end of a Highlander movie. The head rolls off to the side. You see the crackling thunder. The quickening comes down.
Nice.
Dude,
Queen
I'm
plays in
Duncan,
the
not
background.
Connor.
All right, I want to search that archer.
I immediately go to the warlock's body to first kick it in the ribs and then search the body for stuff.
All right.
I'm gonna check the fox chick to see if she has a sister.
Dear God.
Maybe,
Alrighty.
maybe a phone number, house address, whatever.
All right. So who's checking which first?
I'm going at the archer.
All right.
So I'm gonna look at Adrie and be like, "You don't speak Elvish.
Yeah, I do.
You're an elf who doesn't speak Elvish."
My mom taught me Elvish.
Okay. And I'm gonna speak to her in Elvish. I'm gonna say, "Tell me what you know."
I'll reply back in Elvish. I'll say, I'll tell you what I know about what. My mom taught me Elvish. Like, we were growing up together. I grew up in the cabin, and she taught me Elvish and Common and Celestial.
Fantastic. So when you were using your battle chants, those were your mom taught you those.
No, Ludo taught me those.
Right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. I hadn't realized you knew such ancient words. Those hadn't been used in a millennium. They're a proud tradition amongst elf warriors.
Oh my God.
He said they were battle cries.
They are.
Yeah.
I have a list of a few more if you'd like.
Oh my God.
You go ahead and take care of what you're doing here, and I'll go ahead and write you out a few more.
Oh, okay. Sure.
All right. So.
Oh my God. Oh, the naivete.
So starting with the bow he has is magical, but it does need a new string now.
All right. Can I tell how magical? What kind of magical?
With an Arcana check, you can find out it's a +1 longbow.
All right. Anything else fancy about it?
Not the bow.
Okay.
Another good 40 arrows.
Good. I need some. Are they all regular, standard, masterwork, magical? What do I got? 'Cause I need me some arrows. Shot a lot.
They're regular.
Okay. He didn't have any other
No, that
armor, coins, anything?
No, he is in leather armor. 30 gold on him.
All right.
On Rodden,
Uh-huh.
you find him as well. He's in leather armor.
Mm-hmm.
doesn't really have a bow or doesn't have an actual weapon on him except for his pack blade that he did summon.
Wouldn't that go away when
Yeah,
he
it
died?
did.
Okay.
It disappeared when he died. You see, like carvings in his skin of ancient elven. The letters sound out the word Grazit in Elvish,
Oh.
but I don't know where Adrie's abyssal knowledge is to understand what the pact is he's made. But
I speak abyssal.
Well, it's not the abyssal. He wrote it in Elven on his arms. That spells out
I speak
Grazit.
Elven too.
Yeah. So you'd be able to see it. It's just if Adrie understands what the word Grazit means.
Is that like a religion check?
That would be definitely a religion check.
Okay.
I got a book.
Yes, you do. But you going to tell her exactly what she's looking at?
18.
I have all the tools.
Adrie does pick up that it is tied to his warlock. It is tied to his pact with the demon.
It's evil. Okay. I want to make a note of this in my notebook.
All right. So there is something in his pocket.
Hey.
Kind of odd.
I'll check.
You find a broken bone dove.
I'll take it. Is there anything on it?
No, just it was. It looked like it was a necklace at one time, but it looks really, really, really old.
Okay. Kind of look at it and then put it in my pocket.
All right. Other than that, he's pretty much bare. He does have a book on him, though, a small journal you'll find in his back.
Take that.
Sure, we don't want to just burn it?
Right?
That was a smart-assy thing for me to say, sorry.
All good.
Can I kind of like flip through it and get like a quick idea of like how far back it goes?
It goes back to hit when Strahd pulled his soul out of the Aaron. Strahd put his soul into the white.
Okay.
The white actually wasn't his original body.
Okay.
Strahd left that in the coffin.
So body hopping.
It does mention the fact that Strahd held onto his soul as part of the deal when he had Luna banished.
Okay. I will put that journal in my backpack to read at a later point.
All right. And also on him, you find a cloak, a magical cloak on him.
Okay. Can I study it and figure out what it does?
Cloak of protection +1.
Hey.
And the fox, you guys really don't find anything on the monk. Nothing really gear-wise. She was in regular clothes. It was a regular cloak. She was what she was. A lycanthrope weapon.
No addresses or
No.
phone books, notes, correspondence to any
You do find a
close
small
yet more attractive
stone
family.
with a carving in a stone of two female foxes together.
Right on. Even better.
Just for you.
Even better. I'm going to costume change to Leandra.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance for the Were Fox to cast darkness and then start popping you guys from in the darkness.
Oh man.
The Arcane Archer can shoot around curves.
That shit is super cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was actually really stoked about that, adding to the Arcane Archer. It just sucked that they only get to add like two spell things depending on the levels they were at. I was like, that's bogus. They should get more. Okay, so picking up.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys are on the bridge.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take this cloak. Does it look just like a normal kind of cloak?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to take that, and then I'm gonna take this stone out of my pocket,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, Kaeviir, do you want this?
What is it?
It's a luck stone.
A luck stone?
Yeah. Because I'm taking this cloak, and I feel like
Am I aware of what a luckstone is?
I would say yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure she wasn't like trying to hand me some like astrology crap or whatever. This
We
puts
use some
Mercury into
literature.
retrograde. Oh, good.
No, it's +1 to ability checks and saving throws.
Yeah, I want that.
Okay.
I don't have to equip it anywhere. I can just keep it on me.
You have to attune it, and you just have to keep it on your person. So it counts as one of the magical items that you attune, but you just keep it on you.
It'll sit under my hat. Fantastic.
Okay. And I'm gonna put on the cloak.
Oh my god.
My armor goes up.
The luckstone does what? It does 1 to everything?
+1 to
What skills and saves you said, didn't you?
your ability checks and your saving throws.
Ooh.
I'm keeping the cloak. My armor goes up, which is good because Adrie is tank and heals right now.
And your saving throws too.
Yes.
Woot. When I first started playing and we saw like protection shit, I was like 1 AC. This is bullshit. And then I realized it was like boosting your saving throws, and I'm like, oh, I get it.
Well, does that work for a ring of protection too?
Yep. All fucking protection items give +1 to all saving throws and armor class.
Oh, well, fuck, I didn't have that. I didn't know that.
Unless they changed it in 5, but I'm fairly certain that that's how it's been for
Which
a
one?
million years. Protection gives you +1 AC, +1 to saving throws.
The cloak of protection gives you +1 AC.
It doesn't give you saving throws?
It
I
says
can-
saving throws in the DMG.
Oh, yeah.
Does it have that for ring of protection as well?
I think
No.
the enchantment protection gives.
Ring.
Are you sure? I think the protection enchantment in general always gives AC, but our AC
No.
and
the
I
ring.
might be
Ring of
wrong.
protection, +1 bonus to AC and saving throws.
Okay.
Sweet.
About another week or so from here to the Amber Temple.
Oh my god.
As you guys continue to push up the mountain, it gets colder. I mean, you're even getting chilled with the ring on. Colder.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The snow gets deeper, and the trek gets harder. Eventually,
Oh, I also want to say real quick, Adrie did not say a respectful prayer over the warlock's body or throw a sheet over it. In fact, she may have picked it up and thrown it off the side of the bridge.
You're gonna poison the water with warlock juice.
the
Ew.
ground is so far away, you never heard it hit as you threw it off the thing.
Good. I hope his body gets eaten by crows.
Good God,
So,
Adrie's dark.
let's just put it this way: it is so cold. You're sitting at almost a -10 degrees Fahrenheit as you guys are in this area going up to the temple.
Wow.
I put on a second jacket, one of the ones that Cass gave us.
All right.
My people are used to these things.
Yeah, I put up my second collar, double popped like Kanye.
Oh, jeez.
Eventually, you guys see the temple that is actually built into the mountain, and the road begins to fade as the snow-swept gravel climbs the mountainside north. The road fades away under the covering of snow, but it takes you far enough to see the facade of some kind of temple carved into the sheer mountainside ahead. The front of the structure is 50 feet high and has 6 alcoves containing 20-foot-tall statues. Or 20-foot-tall statues. Each statue is carved from a single block of amber and depicts a faceless, hooded figure and its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. Between the 2 innermost statues is a 20-foot-tall archway with a staircase leading down.
Right on. We're here,
Well,
guys.
hey, this is what we got. This is what we come for.
If you look at one of the statues too long, it fills you with an uneasy feeling, like darkness seeping in.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm very
Oh.
curious to what happens if I keep staring at it.
Give me a.
I didn't say I did yet. But hold on.
Go ahead and
what
give me a perception, though.
We all doing this?
That's fine.
Nope, not percepting a thing today.
All right. Chunikote
I rolled a 3.
hears the howls of the wind and the sword of the rain coming, or no, I'm sorry, the snow coming down.
26.
All right.
22.
All right. You guys do notice the main door. But you also notice there's a crack in the mountainside to the left that looks like it goes into the mountain. It's a very small fissure. You guys are still a good 50 feet out. You see that off to the side, and that's because the straight ahead of you, 50 feet, is the Amber Temple's gate. If you see this fissure, it's off to the side about 120 feet from you.
Are there any footprints leading up to that crack?
Not in this fresh powder of snow. You do hear over the wind a fiddle playing, an old elven song.
This motherfucker. I know who
Adrie
that is.
recognizes it as one that her mother would hum from time to time when no one was looking.
Aw.
Can I roll a perception check or an I think investigation is probably better for this.
All right.
Try to pick up any particular penchant for notes on the violin playing.
All right. It's definitely an elven tune.
No, that's without bonus, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the technique that's being played to see if I can recognize
The player.
if it seems familiar. Yeah, the style.
It definitely seems familiar.
I thought it might. I'm gonna play a note back. Can I do that?
You can go for
I'm
it.
gonna play like one of those, like something like really tense is coming.
So as Adrie's listening to this nice song that remembers her of her childhood, she hears this clamoring note from beside her from Kaeviir.
I don't.
Don't get attached.
I can't.
Think about the song. Who would know that song?
Pluto.
And
How would the other you know it?
they were working together before they became opposed, right?
Okay.
Who do we know that plays the violin? Does Ludo play a violin?
Yes.
He does?
Yeah.
And we all heard this, David?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need to go back to the drawing board. I thought he played a different instrument in the band.
I can't.
He plays a few.
He's a bard. He plays all sorts of shit.
All I know is he wanted to borrow my clarinet.
All right, well, this is the temple we're supposed to be looking for, so I say we go to Hell Inn.
I say we go through the side, but before we go in there, we check, because it seems pretty obvious, right?
What, the side fissure?
My brain works too overtime. If I notice something, I don't want to use it because I'm afraid that I would have set me up to see it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Your guys' doubles are dead. My guy's double is out there, and he's fucking with me. I know. I can feel it in my bones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust anything. I've been so fucking super neurotic for the last, 3 episodes that everything that I think is true is a lie. I've gotten my own goat.
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you want to see our adventures in comic form, The Professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. And if you want to support us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our theme music is Nady Sade by Knit Your Own Scarf, used under the Creative Commons license. You can find a link in the show notes. Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius as Kaeviir the Professional, Rachel Moore as Adrie the Wood Elf, Bubba Downs as Ragnik the Bold, Jake Sipple as Chunikote the Wayward Shaman, and of course, last but not least, our DM, David D. Walker.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, the invoice is in the mail.